everyone, it's your girl Queen B. Welcome. Come on, let's come in and have a chat. I miss you guys. I miss Under the Tree chats. I haven't had this in a full week. Anywho's, y'all come in, let's have this conversation. And I hope you noticed the post for today. It's talking about forgiveness. So this is going to be a little mobile because it's noisy in my neighborhood right now. Let's talk about forgiveness. The so important topic of forgiveness. Don't worry, I'm sticking to the script. I actually have a script. I wrote it down. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is so important in our lives. And if you've never been hurt, keep living. It will happen. Not that I'm hoping that it will happen to you. Just the reality. Okay, the sun is in my eye. I can't see. It's just the reality of life. Somebody is going to step on your toe. Somebody is going to rub you the wrong way. And then you will have to make a decision of what will you do when that somebody or somebody's, because it could be more than one, offend you. So let's look at it. Let's jump right into it. If you're just coming in the room, thanks for hanging out with me. Queen Bee Under the Tree. I missed you. It's been a whole week since I've been here. Anyway, we have a new schedule. I'll tell you about it. So forgiveness. Forgiveness empowers you to live with a light heart. Needed. Think about like being on the beach. Nice white linen suit. Gentle breeze just blowing through your hair. Or if it's a wig like mine, you're enjoying it just blowing through your body, blowing over your body. And that is what forgiveness does for you. It enables you to live with a light heart. Go to sleep and have no regrets. Nothing to worry about. What if something happens tonight? I'm reading my notes. Quote, to forgive is to set a prisoner free and to discover that the prisoner was you. Louis B. Smedes said that. Forgiveness is so important. Y'all, it's one of those topics that I find extremely important. I haven't always done well with forgiveness, but I'm getting better. And I'm getting this information straight from the John Maxwell Transformation Table notes. If you're interested in finding out about that, keep following me here. Send me a DM. I can help you with that information. All right, so let's go to the notes so we could stay on time. Glenn Clark says, if you wish to travel fast and far, travel light. Take off all your envy, jealousy, selfishness, and unforgiveness. Man, just saying those make me tired. Envy, jealousy, selfishness, unforgiveness. Get rid of that. Everybody knows, if you've ever traveled anywhere before, you go to Miami, you go wherever, you know how difficult it is to have these 50-pound suitcases pulling around in the airport trying to get to the terminal. Or you get the bag from the carousel and now you're trying to get a taxi and you have a really big bag. That is difficult. It's much easier when you have just a carry-on and your cute handbag. Think about life like that. Forgiveness, unforgiveness is like having those 50-pound suitcases dragging behind you. And you have to figure your way through life with all this load. And you know what is crazy? The person or persons that might have hurt you, they're not even thinking about you. Some of them might even be dead. And that is interesting that people are still holding on to unforgiveness over stuff that might have happened with somebody who had already died. And it's time we let go of those situations. It's affecting you. It's affecting your body internally. You have a negative chemistry. It is hurting you. Please, people, today, if you get nothing else from what I'm saying, I want you to understand that unforgiveness is terrible. It's like drinking poison and wishing that the person next door, the person who did you wrong, that they feel bad, that they will die. Wishing they don't even remember you. They hurt you, maybe your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, co-worker, boss. They did you wrong and they don't even remember you. Could you imagine that? And you holding on to the unforgiveness. You still feeling a kind of sort of way from the way they spoke to you. You still feeling a kind of sort of way from the thing they did to you, or they didn't invite you, or they didn't talk to you right, or you didn't like. They moved on with their life and you are holding on. Really? Come on, people. I know it's easier said than done, but I want to encourage you, please, for your sake, practice it. Practice living with a light heart. Practice living a life of freedom. Could you imagine this? You are allowing people that you don't like, that don't necessarily like you either, to tell you how to feel. You wake up in the morning and it's such a beautiful day, and you remember that Susie Q spoke to you a kind of how. You remember that boss who was mean to you, and all of a sudden the beautiful day changes because now you've gone in your feelings. Come on. So I have some other tips I want to share with you. Let's get back to the notes. All right, back to the notes. Stick to the script, Queen Bee. All right, so I want you to consider this if you're interested in living with a light heart. 3 points. Number 1, forgiveness is always your choice. You decide, like I just said, it's a beautiful Sunday and you're having such a wonderful day, and now you remember how Susie Q spoke to you and now you get upset. Please don't give Susie Q that kind of power in your life. You decide what kind of day you're going to have. You wake up and say, oh, this is a beautiful day and I'm going to, and then you move on. Shake off the unforgiveness, y'all. Okay, stick to the script. Number 2, failing to forgive is like carrying a heavy luggage. Well, I explained that already. And if you've ever traveled, you know how that is. You don't want to have 2 50-pound suitcases pulling around the airport. You prefer to just have your one little hand luggage. Just forgive, please. Next, you can choose to walk. You can choose the path to walk. Now you're like, path? So let me tell you what that is. In life, there are 3 paths. 3 paths. Every one of us get to choose our path. So we have path number 1, which is the easy path. That path says, treat them however you feel like. And some people actually do that. It's disgusting. Treat them however you feel like. That's the easy path. The better path is number 2, treat them the way they treated you. That's not good either. But a number of us do that. You are mean to me? Oh no, boo-boo. I could be mean to you. It doesn't get anybody anyway. Or number 3, the excellent path. Treat them the way they should be treated. We're all created in the image and likeness of God. We should treat people with respect, value each other. And how somebody think about you is none of your business. What do I mean? If Susie Q thinks that you're a disgusting person, you're this and that ain't your business. Your business is, how do you view Susie Q? How do you respond to Susie Q? How do you treat people? I can only control me. Now, what you think about me, in much as I love you, I mean, all graciousness, that ain't my business. You don't like my wave? Really? That's not my business. But I think you're a wonderful person. I think you're excellent. I think you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I am going to treat you with kindness. I'm going to say, hey, pretty girl, I love you. God bless you. That is my responsibility. Now, what you think about me ain't none of my business. That's on you. And trust me, if you practice these tips, I promise you, it wouldn't happen overnight. It wouldn't happen maybe in another day or 2. But eventually, you're going to have good success. Because it's the law. Good success principles. It's a principle. It's a law. Laws are set and they don't change based on the weather. They don't change based on your feeling. It's a law. Let's be courteous. Let's treat people with respect. Let's choose to forgive. Let's choose to walk in the excellent path and be kind to the people we come in contact with. Well, I'm your girl, Queen Bee, resetting up a new schedule. And if you want more of that information, follow me. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube or Instagram. Queen Bee Under the Tree. There's a whole lot more of that where that came from. Now, also, if you are looking for somebody to pray with you, to talk with you, you're going in a little situation, you're feeling a kind of sort of way and you don't really know what's going on right now, hit your girl up. Send me a DM. I'll be happy to talk with you, happy to pray with you, and share this information with you. It's called Change Your World. Transformation. Change your world and the world around you. It's your girl, Queen Bee. It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining me. Love you. Do take care now. Bye-bye.